At ease, brothers. On my last video, I was talking about the importance of a man knowing his identity, right? And I said the reason that is so important is because that's what's creating a man's world. Whatever he's identified as and he's putting out, that's what's creating the scenarios he's seeing every day, right? And the reason I talk about that so much, the reason I say that the first thing a man must ask himself every single morning is, who am I? Is because a lot of times us as men, man, we try to fix things, right? And I'm talking about as far as us, moving forward in life and knocking down our goals or whatever. A lot of us try to correct things after the fact. You know what I'm saying? For example, if you wake up and you look in the mirror, it's like, man, I done put a few pounds on. The first thing we'll do is try to, audit the refrigerator or try to go on some kind of Atkins or keto or plant-based diet or whatever, whatever is on the internet at the time. We'll try to attack it there instead of going directly to the source. You know what I'm saying? Even when our bag is funny, when our money is funny, man, the first thing we'll do, man, is look for the resolution in this third dimensional plane. We'll start saying, okay, man, well, I got to see if I can get a little overtime at work. I got to see if I can, get me a second job on the weekend. Let me see if I can cut a few yards on my time off. You know what I'm saying? Let me see if I can start a new project for people that are working for themselves. Instead of really just going to the source, man. And this is in all areas, brothers. Even in relationships. You know what I'm saying? You might be with your girl, man. Y'all been together forever, man, but you always dropping the ball. Every other week, man, she getting mad at you for liking somebody's picture on Instagram or rubbernecking at the mall or maybe you out creeping. And it's like what we'll try to do as men is like, okay, well, let me get her some flowers. Let me take her out to dinner. Instead of going to the root cause of all things, man, which is thought. Which is the thought that are creating these whole scenarios. We love addressing things after the fact. It's kind of like our skincare, brothers. Y'all have seen me on these older videos, man, where my skin was like screaming out at the camera, was chalky and pasty and white and dry and dehydrated. Y'all remember them days, man. If I knew then what I know now, man, I would have started using Tiege Hanley when I was 20 years old, brothers. I got my son on a regimen. My son is about to be 17. I'm already starting that regimen. Don't wait till your 20s and 30s and 40s to start taking care of your skin. Get ahead of it now. We have to start getting in front of issues instead of responding after the fact, brothers. That's why I'm glad to partner with Tiege Hanley on today's video. Believe me, man, Tiege Hanley is the truth. You've heard me talk about them before, and you're going to be hearing me talk about them for a long time because I know the positive impact they've had on my life. Seriously, I don't think some of you brothers believe me when I tell you how much implementing a quality skincare routine will improve confidence in all areas of your life. Tiege Hanley makes taking care of your skincare uncomplicated. They provide you with all the products that you need and nothing you don't. I recommend you start with their level 1 system, which comes with all the basics: a daily face wash, an exfoliating scrub, an AM moisturizer with SPF 20, and a PM moisturizer. Oh, and to make it simple for guys like us, they provide this instruction card in every box that tells you how and when to use each product. It definitely comes in clutch. Skincare wasn't something I always took seriously, brothers, but now I wish I would have sooner. But you don't have to take my word for it, brothers. There are over 5,000 5-star reviews from customers around the globe. In addition to amazing skin, members of Tiege Hanley get tons of benefits, including at least 20% off of retail price, access to exclusive monthly deals, the ability to pause or cancel at any time, and free US shipping. And because Tiege Hanley is sponsoring today's video, they're offering my viewers a great deal. Just click the first link in the description box and you'll get 30% off your first box, plus a free gift. Don't miss out on this amazing deal. Click that link and get started today. So again, brothers, it's really just about being proactive. Again, it's really just about going to the source. I know we put a lot of emphasis on mastering our actions here in this third dimensional plane, brothers. But I'm telling you, you must first master your thoughts. You must first master your thoughts, man. You know what I'm saying? What a lot of us are doing, or what all of us have done at some point in time, or what all of us occasionally do and have to recalibrate ourselves. What we'll do is put one thing in and expect something different to come from it. We'll put a certain, a collection of thoughts in, but want something else to come out in this physical world. All of us do it. Sometimes we'll just fall back in that state until we snap out of it, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like going to the store and getting a whole chicken, getting a whole turkey, season that thing up and expect to pull a T-bone steak out the oven when you finish. Or going on television on Amazon or Netflix, man, and clicking an action movie, right? And expecting some kind of romance novel or something to come out of it. Our input is different than our output, man. So again, I'm telling you, brothers, it's all about mastering our thoughts and then getting the results we want instead of just focusing on mastering the actions. Not saying there shouldn't be energy there. Not saying that if we can't put the bottle down, if we can't put the smoke down, if we can't leave the women alone. I'm not saying not to be conscious of fixing that issues. All I'm saying is you got to go to the root of it, man. You have to go to the root of it. But so how do we do that? So how do we actually control our thoughts to get a certain result? How do we do that, man? I'm gonna tell you this, man. And this is one of the easiest ways. And this is just the first thing is, well, let me ask you this. How do you keep poison out of your body? I'm sure you got some motor oil and some antifreeze in your garage. I'm sure you got some things up under the kitchen counter to clean the house. How do you keep those out of your system? You simply avoid them, man. So if you are aware of the things that are putting certain thoughts in your mind, I'm saying at some point, you have to start avoiding those things, brothers. You know, if you go down to the block where Cletus and them hanging out, you know they rolling one up. You know they passing 40s around. You know if you go hang with your partners and y'all want to go to the bar, you already know they're gonna be taking the wedding rings off, trying to get with every woman. You already know this. You already know certain things, man. You already know that if you put yourself at certain places, in certain environments, you already know what to expect. You already know your thoughts are going to be. So the easiest way, man, a lot of times is just to avoid it. Avoid some of that stuff, bro. There are certain people in your life you just have to avoid, certain places, you just have to avoid it, man. It's simple, right? But this is what I do, man. When I feel myself, I'll use the word drift. As much as I hate to, when I feel like I've drifted based on my thoughts, my thoughts, the things I've entertained has caused me to drift. One thing I'll do, man, for probably 24, 48, maybe even 72 hours, man, I'll just straight cram positive information, positive frequencies in my mind, bro. I'm talking about cram. I'm saying from the moment I wake up, man, I'm putting on some motivation, whether it's some 900 some megahertz, some 400 some megahertz, or some Goggins, or one of those guys, and just cram it. No music, no TV. Nothing but positivity, man. I just cram it down. And I understand that after a short period of time, really just after a couple of hours, man, I'm already feeling better. Because again, I'm shooting energy toward that root cause, man, that source of all things, bro. At the end of the day, man, it's really just about being conscious of it and intentional. When I say conscious of it, meaning that everything we interact with, everybody we talk to on the phone, everybody we text, everybody we talk to at the grocery store, everybody, everything is affecting our thoughts. It's getting down to that root cause, man. The people you hang around, bro. So really just being conscious of it and intentional about it. Being aware of it. The other day, man, I'm not sure what I was doing. I was on my computer, bro. It was probably about 9:30, maybe 9 o'clock, right? And I was working on something, man. And something just kind of went downhill. Something kind of fell through. And I was like, bro, I just sit there in my chair and got heated for a minute. In about 2 or 3 minutes, man, my whole thought process had changed. I went from just being in a good mood to just upset and angry, and all these other sub thoughts start coming from it, and thoughts from those and thoughts from those. Once I really became aware of what was going on, in about 3 to 5 minutes, I said, bro, this is dangerous. I said, let me go in my room, sit in my chair, clear my thoughts, and go to bed. And go to the spiritual world with a higher level of understanding, man. We just have to be aware of it, bro. We have to be. I always talk about the power of our emotions, man. Everything is trying to throw your emotional energy off. Everything is trying to alter. Let me say it like that. Everything is trying to alter your emotional state. I don't care if it's the song you're listening to. I don't care if it's the commercial you're watching. Everything is trying to alter your emotional state to fit their narrative. Man. So just be aware of that, man. So again, it's really just a matter of being conscious of it, aware of it, and intentional, man. Brothers, don't forget about the amazing deal at Tiege Hanley. Click that link and get started today.